In a sleek corporate tower, billionaire CEO Marcus Rourke's temper ignites chaos when he publicly slaps Harold Jenkins, a 72-year-old black janitor, for a minor mishap. As horrified employees watch, the slap echoes far beyond the office walls, sparking outrage, dismantling reputations, and exposing the fragile line between power and humanity. In the gleaming glass tower of Viridian Dynamics, CEO Marcus Rourke storms through the open-plan office, phone pressed to his ear, barking orders. He rounds a corner and nearly collides with Harold Jenkins, the 72-year-old janitor who's been cleaning these floors for 28 years. Harold, slow but steady, is wiping a spill near the executive elevators. Marcus doesn't slow down. "Move it, old man," he snaps. Harold steps aside, but his mop catches Marcus' expensive loafer. In front of stunned employees, Marcus turns, raises his hand, and slaps Harold across the face. "Know your place," he growls. The room freezes. No one speaks. No one moves. Not even the interns. By lunch, the video is already circulating, not on social media yet, but in hushed tones between cubicles, in break rooms, over coffee machines. "Did you see what Rourke did? Harold's been here longer than most of us. He never complains. Never asks for anything." One young woman, Maya Chen, secretly films the aftermath, Harold quietly cleaning up the mess, his cheeks still red, his hands trembling slightly. She sends the clip to her sister, a journalist at a major business outlet. "This can't stand," she whispers. Meanwhile, Harold walks home alone, head high, heart heavy, but not broken. Flashback, 1985. Harold Jenkins, fresh out of the army, takes a night shift janitor job to support his family while studying engineering part-time. He designs a custom floor cleaning system that saves Viridian thousands each year, but when he presents it to management, they say, "That's not your job." He smiles, nods, and keeps working. Over decades, he becomes the quiet backbone of the company, fixing broken printers, calming stressed interns, remembering everyone's birthday. He never asked for promotion, never demanded recognition, but he was always there. Now, as he sits on his porch, watching the sunset, he doesn't cry. He just prays. Let truth rise. The next morning, Maya's sister publishes the video, titled, "CEO Slaps 72-year-old Janitor After Minor Mishap." Within hours, it explodes. Hashtag Justice for Harold trends globally. Major clients begin pulling back. A Fortune 500 tech giant, Viridian's biggest client, issues a statement. "We do not tolerate disrespect toward any employee, regardless of role or seniority. We are reviewing our contract." Marcus Rourke, now sweating in his corner office, tries damage control, issuing a half-hearted apology video. It backfires. People don't want words. They want accountability. At noon, the bomb drops. Viridian Dynamics loses its $300 million government infrastructure contract, effective immediately. The reason? Failure to uphold ethical workplace standards. The board calls an emergency meeting. Marcus pleads, "It was one moment. I'm under pressure." But the board chair, a woman who once worked as an intern under Harold's mentorship, looks him dead in the eye. "You didn't lose a contract, Marcus. You lost your soul. And your company's reputation." Employees begin resigning. Stock plummets. The press calls it the slap that cost a fortune. Harold doesn't show up for work the next day. Rumors fly. Did he quit? Was he fired? Then, at 9 a.m., he walks into the lobby, not in his blue uniform, but in a tailored suit, holding a briefcase. Behind him, a line of former employees, current staff, and even clients form. He walks to the reception desk, where the same woman who used to bring him coffee every morning stands. "I'm here to help rebuild," he says calmly. The crowd erupts, not in cheers, but in silence, then standing ovation. Cameras capture it all. The world watches. Harold doesn't smile. He just nods. Respect isn't given. It's earned, even by those who sweep floors. 1 month later, Viridian Dynamics announces a new leadership team, led by Maya Chen, promoted from junior analyst to COO. Harold Jenkins becomes Chief Culture Officer, tasked with rebuilding trust, equity, and dignity across all levels. The company launches the Harold Initiative, mentoring programs for overlooked workers, diversity training for executives, and anonymous feedback systems. Marcus Rourke. He's gone, quietly retired, his name erased from company history. At the annual shareholder meeting, Harold stands before investors and says, "You don't build a great company with power. You build it with people. Even the ones who clean up after you." The room rises again. This time, no one sits until he does.